Let's talk about chinos. Chinos is a staple in any men's wardrobe. For those who like heritage style, I just put together some heritage chinos which I think are one of the best in the market. Let's check out together and see which one is for you. See you inside. Chinos play an important role in my wardrobe. I always wear chinos when it's necessary to dress up a little bit, and it's not mandatory to wear a suit, or occasion where it's not necessary to wear a suit, but you need to dress up. Uh, as you know, jeans is my way to go always, but a good pair of chinos could give you that style that sometimes you need in certain occasions. China's been here for more than 100 years, but since the Second World War has maintained the same construction and the same shape. The only thing was changed was the fit over the years, and changed from 100% cotton to mix between cotton and stain and other fibers. The chinos, according to different sources, some people say to the origin from the British Army, some from the American-Spanish War, but the thing is, from the Second World War have become the trousers, the election for many people, and you can dress really smart wearing a pair of chinos. But some people don't like the style of the chinos right now. It's most of the style you've seen. My big examples, there are three examples for me that represent the chinos nowadays. There are several brands that offer chinos. But for me, the staples or the examples that many people follow is Gap, Polo Ralph Lauren, and Brook & Brothers. They set the basis for how need to be a chino. Most of the people wear chinos in summer, but I wear chinos in winter as well, when it's necessary to show or dress in certain way. But to those people who don't like the slim fit chinos, I bring to you a selection of my selection of these brands that offer old school, old design chinos from the Second World War and forward. I think could be the best if you don't like that modern style of chinos. All of them offer the right-hand twill cotton, right-hand twill cotton, around 9 ounces of weight. Let's start first with the first one I bring to you is double RL from Polo Ralph Lauren. They offer what they call officer chinos in cotton twill, right-hand twill. These are really nice. It's already come washed. These are washed and very soft cotton twill. It's 100% cotton and not stretchy, and has the old shape. If you see here, these are straight. It's minimal tapering, but are straight. The example for me are, or the way to measure how it's the style is usually go to the hem. In most of them has 9 inches, like this. Is the standard for the old-fashioned design of chinos. Has no pleats, a simple pocket here, is button chest, and you can see here, it's buttons. These are Japanese clothes made in China. That is the thing. And you can see this is size 36, 32. The inseam is 32. See behind, in this case, has this design, which some chinos don't have to be, which are more accurate to the period of the Second World War, what they call officer chinos. Has no this flap in the pocket. Has no the flap. The how is the finish of this, is very, very nice, but doesn't look or doesn't feel sturdy. Are very expensive because belong to the RRL collection, RRL collection, and is a way to go if you are between to don't go to classic and try to keep contemporary look. This is the way to go. You can see the construction. The construction is very simple, very simple, like in most of the chinos. Yeah. See, has no. This is not salvage, because there are some salvage twill. There are some salvage. This is not salvage. Okay, right hand twill. Look at the finish, like with this reinforce, and the cloth of the pockets are very thick. Are very thick cloth. Yeah. This Camel's Temple. This is 7.8 ounce. It's very light. It's very, very light compared with the classic or the Heritage Chinos. But the construction has no issues and is made in China. Look at the reinforcement. Look at the buttons. Some loose threads, which are not happy in terms of, because there is some defects in the finish. It's not. Don't make an impact in the longevity of the trouser, but this finishing are not in concordance with you pay for this. I think you need to be more careful with the details. If there's a gap, you say okay, yeah, no problem, okay, because I pay so cheap a chino that usually don't last long. For me, the gap it lasts with intensive use, maybe 2 years as much, and they start falling apart. But anyway, all depends how often you wear the chinos. But I used to wear a lot at my work. Now I wear a lot of jeans, but still I wear some chinos depending on occasions. As construction is very, very nice. I told you before, there's some details in the detailing in the finish. It's not very nice. Construction is very good. Are simple stitches, but this has, how long has this? This has at least 3 years. This has 3 years and it's holding really well. It's holding really well. Has a few washes, but it's holding really well. It has no problem whatsoever with this chino. The cloth are very thick, very, very thick. You see the quality of the cloth. I like more the quality of the cloth than the cloth of the chino cloth itself. Let's see the measurements. You can see how fit this on me. How they look. I think is a nice fit if you are in between modern and heritage. If you don't be too heritage, because has certain characteristics that you need to like it to wear this, because it's old style, and some people could say granddad chino, but I think it has a charm, this kind of chino. Since I started wearing, really, I find people who really like it. The problem with this is the sizing. The problem with this is the sizing. It's not that easy. Okay, let's see the size now. This is 36, and is in the waist. After wearing, is minimal the stretch. 18.5 is the in the waist. That means we're talking about this 37, the real 37 and 36. And in the inseam, is, let me see, inseam is 32, real 32. 13 here is 9.8, has a slightly tapered. It's not straight, but it's a really nice chino. I really like it. I wear this quite often, and so far so good. It has no problem whatsoever with these chinos, but it's not the best quality. No, it's not the best quality. It's expensive, but compared with other brands and compared with the Ralph Lauren itself, it's far better. It's far better in terms of constructions. The loop bells are a little bit thin, but are raised. You can see here are raised loop bells. Some people like these details, but well, are raised. But the trouser itself is comfortable, it's good quality, but it's expensive. And nowadays, it's not my first choice. It's an I need to buy a new chino. Let's see the next one. Something more rugged. This is from Samurai. This is Samurai. It's a very thick. This is 11 ounce. It's 11 ounce. It's very thick and it's selvage. You can see the selvage here. I wear this cuff. Has the feeling of a light denim. That's the feeling it has. It's right twill as well. It's right twill. That is how is this chino. It's right twill. Its buttons are metal buttons. The finish is completely different. We step up with the finish here, and the quality of the things. You see here. This is the buttons. You see, Samurai, excellent quality. Are rugged. This is more wintry. You can feel the ruggedness, and also they're gonna is fading. You see here, it start to fading. I use this a lot as well, more in winter. Look at the pockets. The twill of the pockets is really good, with all the details of Samurai as always. It's very good. The finish is perfect. The loop bells are thicker than the RL, but are not Riesel bell loops, but are thicker and wider. You see, has no flaps in the pockets. It's more still style 1944-45, more officer chino style, and is straight and is looser. It's straight, and let's see how is the measurements. But the construction wise, if you see inside, it's very rugged chino. It's very rugged chino. It's very rugged chino. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, look at the finish. It's completely different. It's more like, the construction is more like a jean, a denim. Look at this. The fellet seams, really good finish. Look at it's amazing. The selvage, this is the selvage. Double stitching here. It's no simple stitch like the others. This is more denim spirit, but with the shape of the chino. And you can see here how is the pocket inside. The finish, fantastic. It's very, very nice, the construction. And this is far cheaper. I bought this in Dinimio or in Ocean. I don't remember well. One of these, and it was very affordable, very, very affordable. And it's worth it. It's cheaper than the RL. The color is very nice. It's a khaki color, or brownish. And this is size 36 as well, if I remember correctly. 36, yeah, 36. And you can see it's looser than the RL. That's why I say RL is more fashionable style than this is more old school, old design. Okay, let me put this in place. See here. In the meantime, you can see how this fit on me. We're prepared for the measurements, and you fit on me, and It's the first chino I wear. I cuff. It's the first chino because the feeling of this is the feeling of the denim. It's amazing. It feels like a denim. This is kind of twill. Let's see the measurements now. Measurements. Okay, the waist is 18.8. 18.8. The front rise. The front rise. Front rise is 12.5. 12.5. The back rise must be 16. At least 16. 16 is the old-fashioned rise when it was with now is level of high rise. It's the old-fashioned rise. And let's see how is the tide. In R doesn't measure the tide. Sorry about that, but this is 13.2. 13.2. The knee is here. The knee is 10th, almost 10th, 9.9, and the hem in this case, if we uncuff the hem, is need to be 9 to be the measurements old-fashioned way. No more than 10, but 9 is the ideal, the size of officer. Yes, 9, and the length of the. Still, I'm thinking about it to send it to cuff to hem this, because I like to 35. I like to show the sorry, no, but I like to show the selvage in this. I think this is fantastic, and it's all the feeling of the denim with the old-fashioned style, and it's the design and the shape of the officer's chinos. The officer chino, no, the 1937 or 1941. 1941. This is more 44, 40, 45. But the construction is fantastic, and the right-hand twill in this, it looks like more denim. That's why I love so much this chinos. I think are worth it. Are not easy. I think it's need to be aware. At the beginning of the season, because they always release the very same. This has a year already, and used very a lot. Is at work. I use these chinos. Then let's move on to the next, the most famous of all, Buzz Rickson, over chino. Buzz Rickson. This has a characteristic. It's not button. It's right-hand twill as well. It's right-hand twill, but has no buttons. These are zipper, and theory how was the characteristic of this. This, in theory, they do a faithful reproductions. A faithful reproduction. This is 7, 8, 8 ounce, 8 ounce, but is in theory is the faithful reproduction with bar tacking in the pocket, bar tacking in the pockets, bar tacking in the pockets. The simple pocket here, simple pocket here, one button, you see inside. The loop belts are not raised, the loop belts are not raised, I think, and very wide. The way this finish here is the classic chino how was designed. This is looking for something accurate to a period. Is this? This is our 38, and they say 35 in the seam. Yes, it was 35. I hem this chinos. I hem these chinos because I like to wear in the proper length, and didn't because are not salvage. But let's see the construction. Look at the construction. Is far cheaper than the double RL or even that Samurai. But look at the construction. Look at the construction. It's fellet seams all the way. Remember that double RL has no fellet seams. That's why that trousers are not in my high consideration, because they are so expensive, and the construction is not like this. This has fellet seam as well. Fellet seams, fellet seams, fillet seams, quality is amazing. And has that shape is with it's not a slim fit and then could fit to anybody. Look at the finish here. It's not very thick. It's not very thick. It's not as thick as the double RL, but it's thick enough. Look at this. How is the construction? Fillet seams, the bar tacking, in the belts. Okay, the pockets here, the pockets, the other pocket here as well. The finish, and there is no. That's what I have the Japanese. What I have the Japanese. The finish, the detail is always good. It's always good, and it's not expensive. That's. I think I pay for this 128 pounds. 128 pounds. I bought it in Claxon. The quality is amazing. It's amazing. The finish, the details, everything. Again, this is 38 because that's the problem with the Bass Rickson. The sizes are not very accurate and more toward the Japanese market than the Western market. And I'm gonna prepare for measurements. Then you can see how this fit on me. You can see how fit on me. I really like these chinos. I really like it. I think are worth it. It's coming in different colors, green, khaki, and beige. That is the colors. This is khaki. Khaki or beige? No, this is beige. This is beige. Sorry, this is beige. Okay, let's see how the measure. 38. Look at this. The difference for those that if you want to buy a 38, this is 18. This is 38 is 36, real 36. Let's see how high they go. This is 13. This is high rise, 13 in the front rise, and must be 17. And yeah, 17 in the back rise. 38. I tell you my measures in meantime. My height is 138, about 84 centimeters. My weight is 93 kilograms now. My waist usually 36 inches, real 36. Then that's why I need 36.5 or 37. The height is 13. The knee is 10. These are wider, and this must be 9. Yes, 9 and 9 inches. These are the historical measures for these chinos. These are fantastic. I think is the best in terms, if you like this style more looser style, more straight, this is the way to go in terms if you don't want to spend too much money. These are, if you look in the right place to buy, like Bears or Claxon or Inoja, or I don't think Dinimio had this, but that is the way to go. These are affordable and really good quality, coming in different colors. I know there's a black version as well, or navy version, but the I see in Claxon is beige, khaki, and olive. That are the colors, but I think in terms of quality and price tag that you pay for this, these are one of the best. Let's move to the next one. This is Toys McCoy. No, it's not Toys McCoy. This is Real McCoy, Joe McCoy. In theory, these are the most accurate for the period, and are expensive. These are expensive as the same price tag than the double RL from Paul Ralph Lauren. Is the same price, but the quality is different. If you have that money, I go for this instead of the Polo Ralph Lauren, of the WRL Polo Ralph Lauren, for sure. Let's see. Construction white is a thick, twill, cotton twill, right hand twill, 9 ounce. This is 9 ounce. Button, button, most military inspired button fly. Has a pocket. The loop belts are thicker and wider. You can see that loop belts are wider. The pockets has the same. The the design is exactly the same. It's exactly the same, but the cotton twill feel more sturdy and is a heavier trouser. Again, this has a problem. You need to wash this. Be careful in the measurements. Be careful in the measurements. This is the size of this. I remember correctly because I don't remember the size of this really. Let me check it out if I can find the size. Let me then see how this look on me. How this look on me are fantastic. Fantastic. You see? Okay, these are 36. These are 36. And remember, measurements is 184 height, 93 kilograms, and weight I use 36, real 36, and ideal 36.5, 37 are fit for me well, and even with the stretching is not a problem. Let's see how is the measurements. These are I strongly recommend this, but there are another one that I really like it as well. This is, oh, sorry, it's centimeters. Put this in inches because I like to measure in inches. 18.5. These are 18.5. They recommend wash it because they say they still have some amount of shrink despite the say are sanforized. Despite of that, this has some amount of shrink. But again, I think these are one of the best chinos. One of the best chinos. If you have the money to spend on this. If you are on the budget, Boss Rickson, there's no doubt about it. This has 12 inches in the front rise, must be 16 in the back rise. This is after washing, 16 in the back rise. The tie is, I really like that, how fit this. I don't know if you like it. You can put in the comments what is what you like more of these chinos. The tie is 13, exactly the same measurements. You see this keep the same 9.9, and the hem in this case is this were hemming 9 inches. This was 36. I hemmed to 32. That's usually my right length in trousers with this back rise and the front rise. These are excellent, really good quality. McCoy's, real McCoy's, they produce a really quality garments, but are usually very expensive. And you need to have the money to buy this, but you're never gonna regret buy one of these. Next one on the list. Oh, see, one thing what I don't show is inside. Before to jump to the next one, inside the construction, because this is important. It's important. Well, for me, it's important. I think they make your mind if you see the different details. Why you pay more or less for one product, similar product. Again, fellet seams like the Boss Rickson fellet seams. That's why I say the difference and the jump of the price. Boss Rickson still win, but the construction is flawless. You see, it's very nice construction. The cloth from the pockets are more or less the same quality than the Boss Rickson. Yeah, you see, it's fantastic. There is no problem whatsoever, and are very nice in terms of the construction. I strongly recommend this if you have the money, but still, the way that they're constructed, Bass Rickson has the same standards and are cheaper. And the other difference, it has zip fly, and this has bottom fly. If you are a fan of the bottom fly, of course, it's not going to be in your list, but I think these are one of the best chinos in the heritage market, and the style, because it changed everything, changed absolutely everything, how they fit, because everyone wear slim fit, and not all the people is suitable for a slim fit. Toys McCoy. This is the famous Steve McQueen homage. This is a famous Steve McQueen homage to a Great Escape. If you see, it has exactly the same characteristics than the chinos of the period, the officer chinos. Has no pockets. These are a little bit different. You compare with Toy McCoys, with real McCoy. Look at this. Are similar. The construction are very similar. The weight of the cloth is very similar, and are cheaper. I bought this in Claxon. Was a really nice, and I really like how this fit. The weight of the cloth is again, it's right hand twill with a weight of 8 ounces or 8.5 ounces if I am correct, and these are 34, no, 36. These are 36 again. And then let's see, it's bottom fly. It's bottom fly again. It's bottom fly, but look at, there is a difference to the Polo, the Polo Ralph Lauren WRL is the finish is flawless. There is no there is no threads floating around. The loop belts are fantastic, and looks better, looks stronger than the Polo Ralph Lauren or the WRL Polo Ralph Lauren, but well, all depend. And these are cheaper than the Polo Ralph Lauren. Then, in terms of quality, fantastic. Let's see inside out to see the construction is still. We have the same patterns that exactly the same. Fillet seams. Here not fillet seams. That is one difference to the McCoys and the Bosch Rickson. He has no fillet seams. This is a negative point. Yeah, it could be. Depend. If comparing this one of the other, yes. You compare it. They're gonna make any difference in terms of durability or functionality? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Again, these were hem. They were 35. The length 35. The cotton, the cotton twill from the cloth from the pockets are thick as well. And this is the only thing that could play against the other, compared with the other. This could be a problem, but all depend. But the finish here is fantastic. It's flawless. It's really good quality. Let's see now the measurements. All of this, what I got has inseam 32 because I take to the tailor and hem all of them, because the only one they didn't hem was the Samurai. That's why I usually don't take the measurements of the inseams. Let's see this. Okay, waist. These are very comfy, are very comfy. Very comfy chinos, heritage chinos. Then, this is 18 point, it's a little bit bigger than the other. 18.8. Front rise. These are washed, they don't shrink. The only one who say a warning about the shrinkage is the Real McCoy. 12, the same measurements. The back rise again. back rise is 15 in this case, 15. You can see how fit this and me. If you like it, meantime prepare the other measurements. You see how fit this and me, on me. I really are very nice, very stylish. This is, and we move away from that slim fit that now everyone use. That thing, if you are a grown-up man, maybe if you are not slim, like for example, I am very slim legs, maybe it's not the way to go. Well, let's see now the knee. The knee is 10 again, 10, and the hem is 9.5. This is half an inch, no, 9.5. It's half an inch larger than the other so far. It is larger, how is hem? Okay, are really good quality, are very affordable, far more affordable than the Real McCoy, but has that difference. If you are not happy with don't have Phillips seams everywhere, maybe, and you want buttons instead of zip fly, maybe Real McCoy is your choice, your way to go. And now let's move into Ironheart. Ironheart produced the chinos related with the cat that the jeans. This is the cat with the 777. This is the cat with the 777. In the same cloth, the cat with 634, which are the cat similar to this chinos. This is 9 ounce mercerized cloth. It's really, really nice quality. Are expensive. I must say so. Are expensive, and not bottom fly. Are zip fly. Are zip fly. They have the same characteristic, wide loop bells, the same construction well. Everything looks the same in terms of construction, but is zip fly, no bottom fly. With some people really like that. Has a button here. Button here, you can see these are a slim fit really. 777, remember in Ironheart are slim fit. No ultra slim fit, which is that is a 555, but 777 is slim fit. I bought this because I like a little bit more smart and I like the Japanese. And it has one thing, this I like the Japanese salvage. These are salvage. Okay, these are salvage. You see wide salvage here. Construction wise are the construction reused to Ironheart. Are at the a difference to the how is chain stitch. These Phillips seams are done with chain stitch. It has chain stitch. The other don't have chain stitch, but this has chain stitch. Chain stitch. You see the double stitch? No, simple stitch has in this. But you see the salvage ID, and these are fantastic. It has no being hem. This is the length that is coming from the factory. It's by 35 inches. I need to check it out now. If not, I'm gonna measure this. This is 9 ounce mercerized chino cloth. The really luxurious feeling. And let's see how is this is. In the meantime, we prepare this. You can see how fit this on me. Let's see how this, if you like it or not. But I really like it. I really enjoy wearing this. Let's see the measurements. Let's see now. The waist. Waist is, this is a little bit, that is the problem with the Ironheart. This is 18, just round 18. And the front rise is, this is higher, it's 12, and the back rise must be 16 at least. Yes, 16. And the tight, you're gonna see this is a slimmer. Tight is 13. And the knee must be 8 or 9 maximum. Maximum is 9. No. Yeah, 9. And the hem is 8. 8. Theirs are more slim, are more tapered, but are really nice measurements. You see how this fit. I hope you like it. And let's see the last one. The last one is Chinese. It's from Bronson. Theoretically, these are the chinos from the are not the officer, are the pre-officer chinos. That's in 1941. And this is left hand twill, it's not right hand twill, and are very high rise. You need to really like the high rise to wear this, but are very affordable. The density of the stitches is not the same. You can see they are different. The construction is similar. Construction is not the same, but you pay $60, $70. The cotton twill of the pockets is really thick. It's really thick. And the cotton twill here, you can see, is very, very nice. Bronson. I think these are, if you want to spend too much money and want something old-fashioned, really the old fit, this is the way to go. And let's see how is the finish. But you're gonna be surprised now. Chinese, left hand twill, already washed, do not shrink at all. There is no problem with this. Fillet seams, chain stitch. It's a surprise. Chain stitch, fillet seams. Okay, these are not very good finish, but it's okay. It's fine. The construction is fine. It's really good. Then, and there is no details. There is nothing that. Look at this. This is how is bar tacking. See, the construction is great. These are wider, are looser chinos, but it is a heavy cloth. It's this heavy cloth. Has flaps in the pockets. And while I prepare this for measurement, you can see this how fit on me. This how is fitting on me. I think is old-fashioned way, old style. I like it. Someone told me that looks like a farmer trousers. And then now let's take the measurements. Measurements. This never stops. Is 18.5. Yeah, 18.5. Yeah, is that measurements, but are very high. Let's see how high they are. These are another thing. I forget. Are bottom fly, not zip fly. Bottom fly. Let's see. With the front rise, and then front rise. Okay, front rise is 14.3. The front rise is very high rise, and this at least 17 for, don't say more, 18 the back rise. That fit very close to the navel. Let's see the tight. Let's see how fit on me. Then you realize why the tie is 14.5. The knee is amazing. This is our very old style. Then is 11. The knee is 11, and the hem must be 10. Yes, 10. The hem is 10. These are good quality, good construction, are amazingly cheap. I know Bronson is going to release an officer style chino. That means more 44, 45 of this brand. I think I'm gonna give a go to those chinos when they are released, because these are really good quality. Don't feel the same quality as the Japanese. Don't get me wrong, are not paying cheap for nothing, but compared with other chinos, this construction is fantastic. It's fantastic, and uh, it's really good finish, really good finish. I strongly recommend it to take a look on the Bronson. I already wearing very often Bronson clothing, and I put in the washing machine. I put on test to see how good or how bad and how holding the time. I'm gonna do an update about all the Bronson products. They are worth it or not. So far, looks like worth a lot. But of course, if you compare with other brands which have more luxurious, like Japanese construction, of course, you're gonna feel the difference. There is a difference. That is 100%. But if you are in the budget and you're looking for heritage clothing, I think Bronson deserve an opportunity. Anyway, that is my thoughts. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this video. This is all what they these are all what they think are the best chinos in the heritage style. I think the best value are still the Bas Rickson, are the best value. The most luxurious are the Iron Heart, despite don't have a bottom fly. If you like bottom fly, Real McCoy. The toy McCoy are cheaper, are affordable, are nice, looks nice, but all depend how deep is your pocket and what style you like. See you in the next. Bye.